Alright, we're ready for 1B notes. And in this lesson we're going to learn about rays and angles. So I hope that you have some experience with these terms, but just in case you don't, a ray, make sure you're filling out everything that I'm filling in on my video along with your notes, okay? So a ray is a portion of a line that starts with an end point. So you remember endpoints from lesson 1. And it goes on forever in one direction. We label it with at least 2 points, though. And we would read it as ray A, B. For example, if I drew one endpoint here, and I had it go on forever in another direction, this would be A, and this would be B. We always start reading it at the end point, and then read beyond to the second point that is extended on forever. So read as ray AB, and write it as A, B. We put a special symbol across the top with just one arrow. So it's a straight line with just one arrow. Sorry, mine doesn't look really straight. But whenever you see the word ray, my hint to you is think about the ray of the sun. Because the sun is in the sky, and it's like an end point. But all the rays shine down on Earth, right? So they have one end point, and then they're shining down toward Earth. The Earth doesn't shine back up to the sun. So that's one of my memory tricks for rays. Now an angle, angles are cool because it's really just 2 rays that come together at an endpoint. This endpoint has a special name because it represents the exact spot where the 2 rays meet. So let's draw a ray. We're going to call it A, B. So it has 2 points, but it extends on forever. And then we're going to connect it to another ray called AC, because where they connect right here is a special spot called a vertex, or it's like the corner. Okay, so this point is called the vertex. We label it by placing a letter at 3 points. That's how we find an angle. We also draw a little arc in here so people understand we're talking about the size of this angle is everything inside. Okay? But we label an angle by these 3 points. We read it by starting at one of the ends, kind of like you would for dot to dot. How would you connect these? You would go from here to here to here. That's how we write them. So we read it by starting at the endpoints, such as angle BAC. So we would say angle BAC. And we write it with a little tiny angle symbol, and we put BAC. The vertex is always in the middle. You could call it angle CAB if you wanted to. So it could also be angle CAB. This is supposed to look kind of like a less than sign a little bit, but not really, just a little tilted. Okay. Now you can watch the lesson video for the problem set.